Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This will be a sewing video. I am actually going to do a review. I'm not going to show you all of the steps because there is a video that I will be referencing and the pattern I'm following, and I will link that video and you can go back and watch step by step. But I wanted to just show you the pieces that I am using. So what I am making is SewVeryEasy, Laura Ann, here on YouTube. If you can see that, the Go and Grow bag. So I am making the Go and Grow bag. And so let me just show you the pieces that I bought. I already had this in my stash. This is a denim. Hopefully you can tell. Let me pick up my camera here. This is a dark denim I'll be using for the outside of the bag, as well as the outside of the pockets. My cotton web for the handles, I got some purple here, and which you needed two. I want to say it's 45 inches for that, and I got these are 1 inch thick. I think the pattern might call for 2 inch, but 1 inch is fine. And then this is the lining I'll use on the inside of the pocket that you'll be able to see. And then the lining, I'm doing something different because if you saw my previous video, this is my empties bag that I'll be using when I do empties videos. And so I wanted the inside of the bag to be something I can wipe off, because obviously different products in there that might spill or something spills out, I can just pull this inside out and wipe this down. So this is a vinyl. I am not thrilled with the color. I was looking for black or something that can go better with my denim, but this is the only thing I found. That they didn't have that many that much of a selection, so we're going to go with it. And it's the inside of the bag, so it's not horrible. And I have all my other pieces: the foam, paper batting, foam batting, but it's more sturdy than that. It's much more sturdier than that. Not the quilter's batting, but you will see that in her directions. And I have all of my pieces. So these are all of the pieces. And as I get through certain steps, I will come back in and show you. And then the final part, I will be pressing on a design with my heat press. So I will show that as well. So I will be back. All right. I am back. Coming back real quick just to show you how the foam has been cut and the denim has been laid. In the instructions, you lay the fabric down. Now make sure when you are using the this material, as you can see here, make sure you follow the directions on here to make sure it adheres. Now I don't know if it's the brand that I am using or not, but the edges for me, let me see if I can get this in here. The edges didn't stay down, but that's okay, because the fabric, I had fabric, if you can tell, that extends beyond the foam. So it's supposed to be 17 by 17, but I cut just a little bit more so I can, you know, cut the edge, that little piece off. So that's fine that little edge piece kind of didn't adhere, obviously, because I have a little bit over. So now I am moving on to attaching the handles, and I will be back. Okay, these straps are now on. As you can tell, I am now going to put the bottom in and place the pockets, and I will be right back. So the pockets are starting to take shape. I am excited about it. This is here's the peekaboo, here's the inside pocket, right? The same as the bottom, and the little peekaboo at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch right, as they say, stitch in the ditch all the way across, and we will be right back. And the pockets, let me see if I can get a good angle here, are all done. Look at that. 3 pocket areas. Here's the bottom. Handles are on. Pockets. And next I have to put in the lining, sew her up, and she will be done. And here is the completed bag. Here it is. Here are the pockets. As you can see, there's that lining, and on the bottom, and now in the directions it says to press the corners, but I'm fine with that because I did scorch just a little bit the inside, the lining on the inside. Remember I said in the beginning of the video I didn't like this liner, and I scorched it and it gave me a couple issues, but it is good. It is good. And so if you saw my previous video where I put the design on the front, I will show you that. But this is how it looks on both sides. There we go. Let me see if I can get a little better light. Okay, a little better lighting. So here we go. All done. And the lining, the inside. Let me see if I can. I will show you the inside of the bag. Hopefully you can, oh, you can't really see in there. Let's see. Try to do a, there we go. That's about as best as I can do it. But that is the bag. That is the bag. I am going to design the front. I'm going to wipe off those markers. But yeah, I'll design the front and show you the final look. Okay, so this is the finished bag. I decorated it. And so if you, I'll explain this in just a second. So if you are on YouTube, you know that many YouTubers do product empty videos. So whether it be makeup that they've emptied, body care products, candles, whatever, it could be anything. Usually people do their empty videos monthly, quarterly, and so this is another YouTuber and I, you have to catch my previous video, we decided to decorate, create our own bags, and remember I said I'll wipe these lines off, or I might not, because no one is really going to see this but me. And of course you now on YouTube. Thank you for hanging in there with me through this sewing video. This is actually my first sewing project for 2017, so more to come. Keep a lookout, tap that bell so you can keep a lookout for future sewing projects. But this is mine, Natural Danes Empties. And so this is how I decorated the bag. And so here's the front. Remember my pockets, the lining, and my bottom. Here's my bottom. I wanted my bottom and my pocket lining to match. And then I have my handles. And of course the inside, remember I said, and I have a couple things in here, and I'll take those out so you can get a good look of the inside. But remember I mentioned the inside I left with the vinyl, because I am doing empties. If something emptied and it has some kind of liquid in it and it kind of spills out, you know, I can wipe this out easily. So here is my review of and let me show you the back. So same thing, just so you can see the back. If you have any questions about the bag, feel free. And so this was my interpretation, as you all saw in the beginning, of the SewVeryEasy Go and Grow bag. So she is here on YouTube. I will link her video in the description box. And so overall, on a scale of 1 to 5, I give it a 5. It is in 5 being excellent and 1 being not so good. I give it a 5 because A, it is easy, and B, you really can make this your own. However you want to decorate it, make it now here, and then you can fold this down a couple times. And I may not do that with mine just because I'm not taking it out anywhere. It's just it empties for me, but I wanted that option. If I did want to, maybe I don't have a lot of empties, I can just fold the bag down. A couple things I will keep in mind is if you watch the video, a couple of the measurements that Laura mentions is in the reverse in the instructions. So, which is just minor, but just a couple. That's something that I noticed. Another thing is, I thought I had something else. I did not. And so, if you decide to do denim, and if you decide to do vinyl like me, just know that when you are doing flipping it over and you have to sew the corners on the inside, be very careful. Mine got stuck a couple times, but again, I'm using denim. And so, she wasn't using denim in her video. And so, and as you can see, seams line up nicely. Everything lined up really nicely. So I do like that. So if you're using a heavier weight material, just keep that in mind. You might have to use a different needle than the needle that she suggested. I still used a universal needle. It worked fine. And then with the vinyl, if you decide to use vinyl, because I wasn't paying attention and part of me pressing the that webbing, I kind of scorched the vinyl a little bit, but that's okay. That is perfectly fine. So if you can tell there, I don't know if you can see that I scorched it just a little bit. So yeah, and so this is my interpretation of that. And if you would like to order your own, I can do one for you, an empties bag, or if you just want a tote like this for yourself. I also embroider, so this can also be an embroidery on the front. And so let me know. I will leave my contact information below, and we can definitely connect, and we can get your bag. But this was so fun, so easy. It took me, if I put all the time together from beginning to end, probably took me 4 hours if I just put all the time together. The video is broken up. But if I put all the time together, it probably took me 4 hours. It wouldn't take me that long next go around for sure. Because of course this was my first time, and I use materials different than what she showed in the video. And so, yeah. So if you are interested, I most certainly can fulfill an order for you. And we can talk about fabrics and what you would like. And yeah, so that is it. Check out SewVeryEasy. Laura, her videos are awesome if you are a sewer. And a lot of great ideas, a lot of great videos. And then you can just tweak it to make it your own. And so, and make it personalized for you. So that is all. Thank you so much for tuning in. My next sewing video will be a tour of my sewing space. So look out for that. That will be coming next week. And today is today is February 1st. When you see this video, I'm recording it in January, but you'll see this video on February 1st. So next week you will see my sewing space room. All right, everybody. Again, any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Email me if you're interested in your own tote. All right. Thank you so much, and have a fantastic day. Bye.